Eyewitness News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brenda Blackman. This is the morning news for Friday, May 5th. In our headlines today, the Oliver North verdict is in and the battle for vindication now begins. The new gas tax will help fund a tougher bridge and family crisis.
See him on Talking at Town. It's going to be another wet one. You want to take your rain gear with you, and we've got some surprises for you as we close the next 24 hours. Kind of winter weather returns. Take a look at radar. You can see the shower activity moving toward the northeast at around 25 to 30 miles per hour. We'll be here later this morning. We'll generally look for your forecast today at, cloudy, rainy, somewhat chilly, and currently we're at 62 degrees with light rain falling at the present time. We're only going to look for a high of around 66, as you see, with cloudy conditions remaining. Of course, slow breaking will begin to occur this weekend, but much colder temperatures. We'll have details a little later.
Okay, thanks a lot, Nelson. And Traffic Jim can tell us if drivers are having any problems with the fog. Good morning, Jim.
Well, Brenda, good morning. And good morning, everyone. Really, I haven't been with the fog in the low line. Yeah, we do have one accident located on the eastbound westbound on I-40. About halfway between Demonbreun and Charlotte Avenue. They are waiting for some wreckers to arrive. Hopefully they'll get that out of the way before too much time goes by, but it's going to take you a little extra time to make your way into town this morning. I'm Traffic Jim, Channel 5 News.
Thanks, Jim. Taking a look at the changes in the Metro school bus schedule this morning, there are 4 bus replacements to tell you about. Bus 789 will be replaced by Bus 575. Bus 827 will be replaced by Bus 763. 829 will be replaced by 762, and Bus 88115 will be replaced by Bus 772. The verdict is in the Oliver North trial, and already there are plans to appeal.
As a Marine, I was taught to fight and fight hard for as long as it takes to prevail. We will continue this battle, and with the support and prayers of the American people, we will be fully vindicated.
After deliberating 12 days, the jury found the former White House aide guilty of 3 criminal counts: aiding and abetting the obstruction of Congress by creating a false chronology of U.S. arms sales to Iran in exchange for hostages, altering and concealing White House documents when the Iran-Contra affair began to unfold, and accepting an illegal gratuity, a home security system provided by Iran-Contra arms merchant Richard Secord. North faces up to 10 years in prison and $750,000 in fines. He will be sentenced June 23rd. A more aggressive plan is in the works for taking care of bridges in Tennessee. Governor Ned McWhorter says the state plans to double efforts to inspect bridges across the state. Money to fund that tougher inspection program will come from the new gasoline tax. Tennessee's inspection program has been under fire since 8 people died when the US 51 bridge plunged into the Hatchie River last month. It is estimated 41% of the nation's bridges are in poor repair, and some 7,500 of those defective bridges are in Tennessee. Those figures prompted Tennessee Senator Jim Sasser to push for more money from the federal government during a congressional hearing on yesterday.
This problem is simply too vast, too costly, too complex for the federal establishment to walk away from it and say that this is the problem that addresses itself to the states.
Sasser says the federal government needs to increase its spending for roads and bridges by about 60%. 2 men who tried to go around a big traffic tie-up in South Nashville remain in critical condition this morning. The driver of a pickup truck pulled onto the shoulder of I-24 to avoid the weight, and he slammed into the back of a bus that was pulling off of the road. The bus was not carrying any passengers, and its driver was not injured, but the 2 men in the truck are in critical condition at Vanderbilt Medical Center. Police still have...
The old mine trail, clear.
Let's take the map and get out of here.
It's gonna be like taking candy from a baby.